Hey everyone! Welcome back to Learn English with Emma. Today, we have a very special episode for you because we're going to learn how to describe anything in English, from beginner to advanced level. Whether it's a person, place, object, or feeling, I'll guide you through step-by-step sentences so you can describe everything naturally in English. And, of course, we'll do some listening and speaking practice along the way. Ready? Let's get started. Describing simple objects. Let's start easy. Imagine you want to describe a pen. This is a blue pen. It is small and light. I use it to write notes. Now try shadowing me slowly. Repeat each sentence out loud. This is a red apple. It is round and shiny. I eat it for breakfast. Notice how we use simple adjectives and basic verbs at the beginner level. Next, let's describe a person. We can add more detail. She is tall and has long brown hair. She wears glasses and a blue jacket. She is very friendly and helpful. Shadow this dialogue. Who is your best friend? My best friend is Alex. He is funny and smart. What does he look like? He has short hair and always smiles. Here, we're using appearance, clothing, and personality to give a complete description. Now let's describe places. The park is big and green. There are many tall trees and colorful flowers. Children play on the swings, and people walk their dogs. Shadow this example. How is the city center? It's busy and lively. There are many shops and cafes, and the streets are always crowded. Notice how we use adjectives plus nouns to make the description more vivid. To sound more advanced, describe feelings and experiences. I felt overjoyed when I saw the sunset. The movie was thrilling and full of unexpected twists. Traveling to the mountains was refreshing and inspiring. Shadow this dialogue. How was your weekend? It was amazing. I hiked in the hills and felt completely relaxed. That sounds wonderful. Here, we use emotional adjectives and expressive verbs to make the description engaging. Here's a trick to describe anything quickly in English. Start with what it is: object, person, place, feeling. Add appearance or quality, adjectives. Add function, purpose, or feeling, verbs and emotions. Optional. Compare or give an example for more depth. Example. This book is old and heavy. It has colorful illustrations and tells an exciting adventure story. Shadow this sentence twice. Then try making your own description of something around you. Let's try describing something together. I'll say a sentence slowly, and you repeat. The coffee is hot, strong, and smells wonderful. The sofa is soft, large, and perfect for relaxing. The sky is clear and blue, with a few fluffy white clouds. Now, describe something in your room out loud using these steps. Don't worry if it's simple. Practice is key. Here are some friendly tips. Use adjectives creatively. Don't always say good or nice. Combine nouns and verbs to make descriptions more vivid. Practice every day. Look around and describe one thing in English. Listen to native speakers and notice how they describe objects, people, and experiences. Shadow and repeat to make your sentences natural and fluent. Fantastic! Today, you learned how to describe anything in English. From beginner to advanced level, practiced listening, shadowing, and even created your own sentences. Remember, listen, repeat, and practice daily. That's how your English will become natural, confident, and expressive. Hi everyone! Welcome back to Learn English with Emma. Today's episode is extra special because we're going to practice how to describe anything in English, and not just objects. We'll cover people, places, emotions, experiences, and daily situations. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, this episode will help you speak naturally, understand native English, and express yourself clearly. Grab your headphones, repeat after me, and let's jump in. Part 1. Describing simple objects. Beginner. Let's start easy. Imagine you want to describe an apple. This is a red apple. It is round and shiny. I eat it for breakfast. Now shadow me slowly. This is a small notebook. It has a blue cover and white pages. I use it to write notes every day. Part 2. Describing people. Beginner intermediate. Next, let's describe a person using appearance and personality. She is tall and has curly hair. He wears glasses and a green sweater. She is kind and helpful. Mini dialogue. Who is your best friend? My best friend is Sarah. She is funny and smart. What does she look like? She has short hair and always smiles. Shadow line by line. Part 3. Describing places. Intermediate. Now, let's describe places, like your town or a park. The park is big and green. There are tall trees and colorful flowers. People walk their dogs and children play on the swings. Dialogue practice. How is the city center? It's busy and lively. There are many shops and cafes, and the streets are crowded. Part 4. Describing emotions and experiences. Advanced. To sound advanced, describe feelings and experiences. I felt overjoyed when I saw the sunset. The concert was thrilling and full of energy. Traveling to the mountains was refreshing and inspiring. Dialogue practice. How was your weekend? It was amazing. I hiked and felt completely relaxed. That sounds wonderful. Part 5. Describing actions and daily activities. Next, describe actions, not just objects or people. I cooked dinner for my family last night. She is reading a fascinating book in the garden. They are playing football in the park. Shadow each line and focus on verbs and natural rhythm. Mini dialogue. What did you do today? I cleaned my room and went shopping. Sounds productive. Part 6. Advanced English idioms and expressions. To make your descriptions more native-like, we can use idioms. I was over the moon when I got the news. Very happy. He hit the nail on the head during the meeting. Exactly right. The plan fell through at the last minute. Failed. Shadow this mini conversation. Are you excited about the trip? Absolutely. I'm over the moon. Let's get everything ready. Don't let the plan fall through. Part 7. Story listening and shadowing challenge. Now, let's practice listening and shadowing with a short story. Last weekend, I visited a small coastal town. The streets were lined with colorful shops, and the smell of fresh bread filled the air. I walked along the beach and watched the waves crash against the rocks. Later, I tried a local seafood dish that was delicious. It was a calm and beautiful day. Shadow the story twice, focusing on intonation, pauses, and natural rhythm. Part 8. Describing anything in the moment. Here's a simple formula to describe anything quickly. What it is: object, person, place, or feeling. Appearance or quality. Adjectives. Function, purpose, or action verbs. Optional detail. Comparison or example. Example: this coffee is hot, strong, and smells amazing. I drink it every morning to feel awake. Try describing something around you right now. Shadow your own sentences. Part 9. Describing situations and events. Advanced. Let's describe events or situations to practice advanced English. The conference was inspiring. Experts from all over the world shared innovative ideas. The festival was lively. Music filled the streets, and people danced happily. The project meeting was challenging. Everyone shared different opinions, but we reached a solution. Shadow each line, emphasizing tone, pauses, and natural flow. Part 10. Friendly tips for improving description skills. Here are some friendly tips to describe anything in English confidently. Practice daily. Describe one object, person, or place every day. Use adjectives creatively. Avoid good or nice. Combine nouns, verbs, and feelings. Make sentences vivid. Shadow native speakers. Copy rhythm and intonation. Think in English. Don't translate from your native language. Use idioms and expressions. Makes you sound natural and advanced. Amazing! Today, you practice describing objects, people, places, actions, emotions, events, and situations from beginner to advanced. You also practiced listening, shadowing, and using natural English expressions. Remember, listen, repeat, shadow, and enjoy. The more you describe your world in English, the faster your fluency will grow. Thank you for joining me on Learn English with Emma. Keep practicing every day, and I'll see you in the next episode.